Tonight we have a very funny comedian joining us. This guy is a buddy of mine, always makes me laugh. He's here to do a tight five for you. Bobby Miyamoto.
Thank you. It's Bobby Miyamoto. It's Japanese. People always say, you don't seem Japanese. I'm totally Japanese. I love drinking sake. Vodka's my drink. When I was younger, we used to put vodka in water bottles and bring them into bars, because you could save like a lot of money doing that. Can't do it as you get older, especially if you're trying to hit on a woman at the bar. You can't say, hey, you want a shot? All right, put my coat over your head and lean under the bar. So sometimes when I talk, I slur. And the reason why is I had a stroke last year. I'm not making up. It's true. I'm fine now. Thanks for your concern. I really did. I had a stroke. When I tell people, they always say, are you sure you had a stroke? You seem a little young. Well, first of all, I'm Japanese, so I'm 90 years old. But I did. I had a stroke, and when I started to recover, people would tell me how lucky I am, because I had lost like a lot of feeling on my right side, but after a couple of weeks, it started to come back, and people would say how lucky I am. They would be like, you're like a lottery winner. Not quite. Also, I don't think when someone actually wins the lottery, they say, hey, this is just like coming back from a stroke. But a stroke, it changes you. Like, for me, it recalibrated my brain. Like, I used to be an inconsiderate person, but the stroke gave me a lot more empathy. So now whenever I see like a rude guy, I always think to myself, that dude needs to have a stroke. To recover, I went to Phoenix to stay with my mom, and the heat concerned me in Phoenix. It was over 100 degrees every day. It wasn't even summertime, so I was asking a buddy of mine who lives there, I was like, how do you handle the heat in Arizona in the summertime? He goes, actually, it's not that bad. One good thing in Phoenix, it gets so hot that dog poop just gets really hard because there's no moisture in the air. So if you step on it, it just crumbles, doesn't really stick to your shoe. That's the best thing about living in Phoenix. How many times a day do you step in dog poop? You should write advertising for the city. Are you tired of mild summers and soft manure? Come to Phoenix and start living the good life. But after a while, I was able to run a little bit. So I asked the doctor, is it all right if I go jogging? And the doctor said, yeah, light jogging is okay, but if you start to feel numb or dizzy, stop. I was like, all right, so if I feel another stroke coming on, I should stop? I was just gonna run faster and then celebrate with the cigarette. My buddy said, you can forget about doing drugs now. Doctor's not gonna be okay with that. Was the doctor okay with it before I had a stroke? I don't remember the doctor saying, you seem like a healthy guy. You can treat yourself to a cocaine binge on special occasions. But the thing I was worried about is going into debt. But I found the best way to deal with debt after a medical emergency is we do one of those things where you consolidate all your bills into one easy monthly payment and then just default on that payment. That way you have less people calling you. But I haven't had really any setbacks since my stroke, but I got a really bad cold, and I had to buy cold medicine, and I have to be careful with that because well, one thing is it increases your blood pressure, but they card you now to buy cold medicine. You have to be 18 years old because people use it to make like crystal meth. Which is kind of weird, like only people under the age of 18 make crystal meth. Those are some pretty productive kids. If they really wanted to prevent people who do crystal meth from buying cold medicine, instead of carding them, they should make them smile. If your teeth are mangled, no decongestant. Thank you very much, folks.